V. I am not black.
Think it was a Chinese lantern, and it doesn't necessarily look like one. It's kind of moving back and forth, and it's not alone. There's a white one underneath it. Did you notice how it went to the right, stopped, and then went back to the left? Now it's coming back to the right again. So clearly something going on in the sky above Manhattan Beach, California. We're going to go from this location to Oregon. You're going to see what looks like the same object that Dennis saw in the sky above Manhattan Beach. This thing now is stopping, going back to the left, and it'll stop again and go back to the right. Very unusual object, and I would have been recording it too because it doesn't look like a Chinese lantern. This thing looks like some sort of an orange orb that most of you have seen. You guys have sent me in a lot of photos and videos of orange orbs. Okay, this upcoming segment has narration by Dennis. Here we go.
Hey, you guys, check out that red light right there. Check out that red light right there. It's going that way. It's going back and forth and hovering. It's been up there for a long time. It's too high. I can't hear anything. But it's been up there and it's waved back and forth. It's done a few odd things. I don't know. It's so high and it's moved so fast at times. There's no flashing lights. It's stayed pretty.
And then right here in this segment, you can see it kind of sped off in the direction of the moon. So, mysterious craft above Manhattan Beach. Now to Oregon. Talk about mysterious. Wait till you see this thing. Daniel Kane out of Salem, Oregon. This video has narration. You're not going to believe what you see here, but it's true. All I did was zoom in. This video is unedited. Here we go.
There's another one. Drone stuff. Here, get a big one. When they drop it down.
How about that? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This thing was multiplying before his very eyes. There's one. Here comes number two. Look at that. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. That was an awesome video. Great catch by Daniel Kane out of Salem, Oregon. I also have more mysterious sky activity from Texas, Tennessee. Here we're starting off in Lebanon, Tennessee. Jonathan Eugene Rogers looked up and saw this thing cruising through the sky just a couple of nights ago at a high rate of speed. Looks like one turns into two, as you're going to see here in just a second. Maybe it's just the angle. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. He wasn't either. That's what compelled him to take the video, because this thing was so weird and the colors were weird. It looks like two light green orbs moving through the sky at a very high rate of speed. And as you're going to see, they're going to make a sweeping right-hand turn and then disappear out of the field of view. Light green's just not a very common color you see in the nighttime sky, and there was not only one but two going from green to red to Gladewater, Texas. Wes and Chris Adams looked up and saw this in the nighttime sky just last night, less than 24 hours ago, a bright red orb in the sky above Gladewater, Texas. Those are power lines right there. You're going to see this thing kind of hang around by the power lines and then take off to the left. This was video number one. And then here in just a second, I'm going to splice in right here, video number two, and you're going to see this thing, still very bright, disappear behind the trees. If that were some sort of a Chinese lantern, it just simply wouldn't have lasted that long. Going to North Carolina, near Asheville, North Carolina, in Weaverville. Video footage sent in by Laurel from 4/28 of 2024. This video has narration. Here we go.
Above the houses and the trees. I don't think I can get it to zoom in very good. We got a breeze going here, so it's going behind the trees. It's not making a sound. There's a motor up the hill this way. Up the street, but nowhere to go. There it is. Yeah, expanding and shrinking. And it looks like it's blinking, but it's not. It's the trees that are in front of it. We got some really tall trees around here. Wow. I wished it was a little bit better, but that's about as good as I can do on my